Alright, I hope you're enjoying your Easter Friday. Or Good Friday, sorry. I decided to get dressed today because I did church virtually, but I decided it was time to put on some real clothes. So, and then I was starting to get antsy and didn't feel like reading, so here we are. We are going to do part 2 of my ink, although I did realize I am going to have to hold off on doing the O Canada underneath this flag because the white that I'm going to put down today is going to need some time to dry, but I can do the O Canada down here, so that's fine. I've just let it air dry for about 24 hours, and it's not tacky, it's dry completely, so that's when I know that it's safe to work with, even not having it heat set. So yes, today we're going to be doing the white part in the middle for my Canada Day flag with paste. Let me bring this closer. With paste, where it is erasable, we'll call it, you can use these targets at the top. And so for instance, if I did this on paste, I would go over these targets with my paste, and then I would line, when the paste dried, I would line up the targets on this transfer with this one, which they would line up perfectly, and then I would be able to erase the targets once I'm done. But obviously with ink, that is not possible because the transfers are silkscreen and the surroundings are, you're able to see through. I should be able to match it up almost perfectly, but we'll see how much fun I have in the meantime. So what are you guys up to today? I hope you're getting out for a walk, even a brief one. We all need some kind of exercise and some time outside of our homes, even introverts like me. Actually, this is working perfectly because I just lined the Canada Day, the maple leaf up, and it'll line it right up. Perfect! I love it! Also, guys, go join my VIP group. I don't want to tell you why, but I just shared a secret that I will not be sharing on this page until Wednesday. So if you can wait till Wednesday, fine, don't join my VIP group. But if you join my VIP group, not only will you be seeing that little secret I'm telling you about, I'm going to be sharing a couple of deals. So you don't want to miss out on my deals that I post, because I do post them with some frequency, and I do post giveaways occasionally as well. So if those things interest you, definitely join my VIP group. It's a really great place, and I love talking and getting to know you guys a bit better. Alright, now that we did that, I'm just going to press down this, and because it's not wet, it's had time to sink into the fabric, and actually I found out it I had to pull it off a little bit because this fabric is so thin that some of the ink leaked through and it was stuck, so I did have to pull it up, and that's why we always use cardboard under ink. It's the smart thing to do unless you want to be sanding some furniture. Alright, and so we're just gonna do the white on my, holy goodness, on my Canada flag. And I'm not going to do the O Canada for this flag on my live, on a live, just because I didn't even think that I should have done it, but I also need time to dry. But I will post pictures of the finished product once everything's dry and heat set, so you will get that. I just won't be doing the O Canada for this one. Instead I'll be doing the O Canada here, and I'll probably do that in black because I just think it would pop a bit more. Alright, so just make that lovely sound of your squeegee dragging across the silkscreen transfer, which actually doesn't bother me. I figured those cardboard noises bother me, but this apparently doesn't. So, and I've rewatched these videos and it always seems louder on camera than it does when I'm actually doing it, so I don't know if that's just my brain or my mic is just that loud. Alright, and again, I'm just going to be really careful around the edges because I don't want this ink to go over like it did on the bottom a little bit, because I want this to be as perfect as I possibly can make it. And I'm just like being super vigilant about this because ink takes longer to dry, so I have that time to kind of go over and pull as much up as possible, because these 3-ounce paste jars are going to last forever as long as you're careful and lift as much ink and paste off of your design when you're doing it, because it uses so little that you don't need a lot, and 3 ounces when you don't need a lot to do projects is huge. So let's pull this up. And there we go. I was a little off on this side, but you know what? I think that actually turned out really good, and it's not even noticeable. It's probably only noticeable because I'm super close. So let's show you how that looks. So there's my Distress Canada Day flag. So what I'll do is, like my banners, I'll sew the edges and make a little flag. Although I might not be able to cut the dowels small enough right now because I don't have sandpaper to kind of sand the cut edge. But if you guys have any ideas on how to do that, then let me know, because that would be really cool. If not, I'll just wait until things maybe don't go back to normal per se, but they relax a little bit, just because I obviously want to keep everyone safe and healthy. Hello. Alright, so let's get this O Canada. And I'm going to do this in the middle because I do like that maple leaf on its own, but I kind of want it to stand out. I should have actually, what we're gonna do is put this back on because I want to get the placement how I want it before sticking it on, because if I put the O down, then I'm committed to that spot and I might run out of room for the Canada, or it might not be centered. So we might want to go more this way, and then a little bit more that way. Okay, where's my ruler? There we go. Okay, I like being precise, at least with something with ink where I can't erase it. So from the edge to the beginning of the O is just under 1.5. And that's about the same. Okay, so we will do it that way. Okay. Just try and center that as much as possible. Okay, and press down and make sure it's all pressed down so that ink doesn't leak. This is just going to be a quick one, just because I like going live and doing projects with you guys. It's really fun, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys how I finished this project. Okay. We do have some Easter transfers, although obviously Easter is now over, but there's always uses you can find. You can combine words from transfers, you can find combine designs, like I'm doing. Well, this is technically only one transfer because it came all on the same sheet, but you've seen me mix transfers before with my Those We Love banner. So Chalkature is really flexible like that. And we do actually have we do have transfers that are just letters. Okay, yeah, perfect. That are just like the letters, so that you can kind of make your own family name if you wanted to do a sign or stuff like that. Okay, and before I press down on that, I'm just going to measure again because I want this, it needs to go over just a tad. Oops, and thankfully that was, it's turning tacky so that I accidentally put my hand in it and it didn't pull it up. Okay, and this needs to go down just a tad. Scooch. Okay. Just scooch over again. I'm just being very precise about this because we don't want it looking uneven. Yeah. All right. So. Just press that down and pull my ink. This black is actually really nice and liquidy. I like it. And it's really easy to spread. And I really love Chalk Couture because it gives me this opportunity to be creative like this in a way that I would never have tried to draw on this or do anything without a transfer like this, because I would not get it perfect. I would become frustrated and upset, and it would just ruin the experience for me, whereas Chalk Couture does allow me that freedom to do things like this, and I don't have to worry about being perfect because the transfer is perfect, and I just have to be careful around the edges to make sure I don't get any ink over anything. Actually, I kind of like that because I did swipe the black a little bit more, and so what happened is it kind of looks like some of the stripes have bled through, and I think that looks really cool. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see on camera, but I think it turned out really good. So what I'll do after this has had a chance to dry, we'll just put that back. After this has had a chance to dry, I will do the O Canada along the bottom. Sorry, something got blown or dropped on my wet. There we go. I'll do O Canada along the bottom here, and I'll do it kind of like right here. And then I will cut everything out and sew the edges so that they don't get frayed. And then I will put these on a dowel, sew the edges around so that all you have to do is insert the dowel, and then for the moment that'll be what I'll do until I can get something figured out to sand the edge of a cut dowel so that I don't accidentally cut myself or something like that. But yeah, so those are my Canada Day flags. It's really simple, really easy. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to hear more about Chalk Couture, my VIP group, becoming a designer, or Club Couture, any of that type of thing. I am always happy to answer questions about. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday. Have a good day.